From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. When it comes to limiting damage, he's been one of the best in the league. Quite a list he's a part of.
Yeah, but command and movement, that's been his formula all year. He just keeps making things happen.
You don't see hard contact, and you don't see many rallies off him either, Singy.
Yeah, it's a blueprint for dominance, and he's following it perfectly. He's as consistent as any pitcher in the league. Total gamer.
Tap foul at the plate. If you replaced him, you'd need 3 players, a lucky rabbit's foot, and a small miracle.
And even then, you're probably still trailing in the 7th.
Got him swinging. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alex Call.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Sanchez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Berg, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And foul ball. And it's second. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
That is the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's your strike, 95 of that one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Bounce to the right. Stop. Out number 3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Foul ball there. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Fights it off, he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking. And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Harper working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. 0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ball. Turner with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. We played one here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
That's a ball.
Betts launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-0. Betts working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Betts takes low. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The lefty to 1-0. Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, more than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That's outside. Oh, that's off the plate.
That one ripped, but foul. Man at first, one away. That just misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
No score here in the second. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here we go, Christopher.
The 1-2. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting 9, the catcher, Dalton.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. Had the day off yesterday.
Ball, that's outside.
That one's in there, and the count even 1-1.
They're struggling with their timing on the off-speed stuff. Sometimes you freeze when you realize it's not the fastball, and you're stuck trying to figure out what it is. Next thing you know, it's a strike by you.
2 on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
The 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. In there. Got him. Looking for the K. We're going to the bottom of the second. No score. here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Fastball for a strike. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Here's the 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-2. Ripped to short. That's out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
up next to the bottom, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Conrad.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Paz was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1. Edman with some impressive production lately. The 1-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one outside. 3-1. Rips one to right, and there's 2 away.
Not pulled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Freeman recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but he also has some streakiness as well.
Nope.
I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Tap foul at the plate.
That timing aspect of when you trade for someone is so much bigger than fans realize, Boog. Trade for someone at the deadline, that's about 2 months. But he's going to have more than half the season to be a difference maker.
Crawford recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's a ball.
Ooh, I got traded 3 times in the offseason in my career. He's adjusting to a different set of teammates, different routine, different vibes altogether. It'll be interesting to see how he performs.
1 down, Phillies down a run. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Rincones with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Stubbs, the next to hit. Hey! Two down, nobody on.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Play made, that ends the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This ball's chopped on the ground. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Here we go, Christopher.
And there's a ball. In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now Teoscar Hernandez went down on strikes his first time through.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Come on, Christopher.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Slice to right. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers lead one. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman. Right there.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Number baseman number 3.
Ball.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
That's ball 2.
Harper with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Just
That's
missed.
ball 3.
And a 3-1 on the way. And he walked it.
Ball.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Turner now. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
Caught him looking for the K.
well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ball, that's high.
1-0.
Oh, looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hey.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it down. He makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked and he got it done.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Two on, 2 outs.
Flips the corner.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, down to third. Goes the tying run.
They'll have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Outside, that's
the breaking ball. This doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Brandon Marsh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Bases loaded, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see. Hey, hey. I had a vision. We was on top.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Up the middle. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. Home run number 50 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Max Lazar. He's making his second appearance of the season. So up next, Andy Pappas. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with two strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Swings over the top of that one. On a line out towards center. And there's two down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
Here's a 1-2. Left field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the Dodgers, the pitcher,
First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Two now.
Ball next in.
That's the third out. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
Inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Too high. Ball.
Swings through that one. That misses the zone. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
The Dodgers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
And a 1-1. Late with the swing there. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes the throw. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed good. Nice enough to lift it into the outfield.
Second. Garrett Stubbs digs in now. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. They'll throw to third, and he's out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. That's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
hop out, hit the block, service up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. In school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Ain't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Move the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Club. West Side players and the West Side Club.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Miguel Rojas.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kirkering, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Rojas wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. The relay throw. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now here is Alex Call. 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in, save, and it's 5-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Lazar gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Ryan Kirkering gets the ball now.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit for any pitch so far this season.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, that's out.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Tap foul at the plate. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Ball to strike. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Crawford.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rincones on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, Relay to third, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And here comes Tommy Edman, 0 for 3 in this one. There's pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Crawford on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Oh, 1 down. Up the middle. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3.
That hit the knees for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Stop aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to center field. Pajes gets under it. He's got it.
The batter, number 7.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Trey Turner now. Here's a high chopper. Steps on the back for the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Well, he made the decision to try taking himself in second and then throwing for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's
that
down.
one missed. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike in there. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third, Edman. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show. Here, Citizens Bank Park. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That one lifted to left. March takes it in for the out. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Out towards right center field. Rincones on the move to the gap. 2 down.
Up next to the second baseman, Miguel.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Orion Kerkering departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Taijuan Walker.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, 1 for 3. Walker, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the mark. And now 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-1 is on the way. Slow roller to third, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Evan Phillips.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Nope. Ball one.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr. The 0-1.
Ball
He's
one.
really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Edman. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hey.
Next offering is fouled back. Crawford off of first with 2 away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Ball.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Ball.
Stott stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two on, 2 outs.
Hey.
The 1-1. Foul ball. And they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Popped in the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. All brightest, popping from all nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters. Fresh to death.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tanner Banks getting loose out there. The 1-1. Nice grab. Over to first. And very
He's out.
nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 12, Alex Call.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. Another homer. His 51st home run of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Andy Pajes now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one blasted deep to right. Rincones going back, way back, out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Taijuan Walker won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Tanner Banks comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's a laser base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. But 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Cindy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it
Ball,
up.
that's up there.
There'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Swings through that high fastball. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Off the plate.
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. Just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach, where you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Ball in.
Inside, ball one.
Hey. Ball down.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Two down. Upstairs.
Ball three.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground to short. Betts in plenty of time to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Evan Phillips done for the night. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Brock Stewart will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first, and that's the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Still 8-0.
Just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money ain't never change us. We gon' do what we major. Gotta grind till we take over. It takes us to save us.
And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball to Bohm. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's outside. And the count is 2-2. Rips that one to right. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
This one in the air center field. Crawford under this one. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers lead this one 8-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the ninth, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Yeah!
And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitchers were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And the 0-1. That's a strike.
2.
Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Rincones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball 2.
That
That's
one
ball
misses. 3-1 now. Two down, nobody on. That's a hit. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Swing, and he popped it up. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Won't go up out of you are looking at a car. Went to A&D, Mad P, formed Mall. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the Matrix and Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No, break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sent your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with it.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano